Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Helm. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been... The 17 in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handing off on the draw play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Sticking with the running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs here, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After that incompletion, it's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Wideouts now clustered. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. 2nd down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powers through a tackle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught on the outside. It's Clark. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss should conclude the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Golden Eagles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the TCU offense takes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
He shreds the tackle, and he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. But he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The Horned Frogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's running out of time here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll be brought down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down.
Get set, get set. Longer.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he scores! Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Golden Eagles will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Helm. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 play coming up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. All over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Golden Eagles will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. See if he can make something happen with the return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Running out of time in the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. How important was that touchdown, Kurt? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Helm. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
To throw, it's Daniels. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoffs.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. A quick throw out left, complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough to get a first down there.
Belly stunner. In blue.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Stiff arms the man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Okay, ready?
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the route is on. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, it means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Helm. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
First down and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's back to throw again on second down. He's going to take another shot right here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Running back has it on a screen now. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
This big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Golden Eagles pick up enough for a first down here. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.